Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. This video was filmed on Sunday, January 13th, 2019. I'd like to explain to you what you're going to see in this video. As you can see, it is a clear, bright, sunny day out. Yet, you can see front-end loaders trucking loads of salt to be distributed on the roads of New York City. You're probably thinking this is unbelievable and can't be true, but it was true. So let's go for a little ride, and I'm going to show you them actually spreading salt on the roads for absolutely no reason. Now there is a backstory behind this, which I'm going to explain in a moment. But here's one snowplow on the right-hand side here. See him? That's a sanitation department truck, New York City, with the snowplow attached, spreading salt, even though there's no snow on the ground whatsoever, nor is any predicted. The point of this video is to show you some of the ways New York City really squanders money. What a waste of manpower this is, because it was a Sunday, and I do believe that on Sundays the workers get double time. So I have to imagine they're getting at least $40 an hour. In many cases, I spotted these salt spreaders idling on the side of the road, running, wasting fuel, sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Now, if there was snow predicted, I could understand it to a point, but there was absolutely no snow predicted whatsoever. As we come up to some of the traffic lights on this roadway, you will see on the right, and you can see it right here in the picture, deposits of salt that have been dropped by these salt spreaders. Now this all stems back from an incident. Look at this mess right here, will you? The salt spreader was stopped at the traffic light here and just kept his spreader on the whole time, dropping salt. And this is not an isolated incident. This was all over Queens, where I was yesterday. Now, I would like to tell you the backstory here, because they're not really doing this for no reason. Something happened. If you remember, back in November of 2018, we had a freak major snowstorm, something that's actually quite unusual. In the November storm, they had actually predicted we would get 1 to 2 inches of snow, and it would then turn to rain and wash everything away. So it was not a big deal. Therefore, the city did not send out any salt spreaders or any plow trucks at the beginning of the storm, because absolutely very little was predicted. And I don't blame the city one bit for acting the way they did, because all the weather forecasters screwed up. They all predicted just 1 inch, 2 inches at most before it would turn to rain. However, true to form, the cold weather stayed in place, and it never did turn to rain, and we got approximately 8 inches. By the time the city realized that the weather forecasters had badly screwed up, the highways were a mess and basically impassable, and the cars could not get up the hills, and therefore the snowplows that were dispatched were unable to get through and plow the snow. It was a monumental screw-up. Again, I do not blame the city one bit for the screw-up. I blame the weather forecasters, because they absolutely suck at doing their job, in my opinion. So, Mayor de Blasio's countermeasures ever since that storm have been to send out these salters on standby, even when they say we're only going to get 1 inch or 2. So if they say we're going to get 1 inch or 2, let's say starting at 12 midnight, the salters will be out there at 8 o'clock in the evening, sitting on the side of strategic roads, idling, wasting fuel, waiting for that 1 inch of snow to fall. Now, if that 1 inch does fall, they can go right into action. But what happens if it does not fall? They've wasted all that time, man hours, and they've wasted the fuel of these trucks constantly idling. Now, there are those that would say, well, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's true to a point, but when you can see the day right now that I'm driving in is clear and sunny, no snow was predicted. They did predict a possibility of snow flurries on Saturday night, which was the night before. They did say a possibility of snow flurries, but they said more than likely the city would not get any whatsoever. However, when I was driving through Queens all day Sunday morning, as I said, there were snowplows all over the place. There goes one right there. See it? Now we're going to catch up to that guy very shortly, and I'm going to show you him actively salting the road, even though it's clear and sunny out. I think it's just basically insane. We're soon going to be catching up to that salt spreader you saw make the turn in front of me. When we get up to the salt spreader, I'm going to use the original audio so you can actually hear the salt pelting my car, and you can see the amount of salt he's actually putting down is just absolutely insane and uncalled for on this bright sunny day. But I think this is an object lesson, and I want everybody to know about this. So let's listen as we get in the other salt spreader right now. So there you heard the salt as it pelted the side of my car as I went past the salt spreader. I am absolutely speechless that New York City would be salting roads on a clear, sunny day when there is absolutely no snow predicted and no snow on the ground. This is Mayor de Blasio's itchy trigger finger, once again wasting the taxpayers' money. Guys, please make some comments, questions, concerns about this if you're from the area, or even if you're not. I want to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching this video. Rock on, and peace!